Muy buenos días. Estoy con mucho feliz por Lindsey Graham y yo soy I am so happy for Lindsey Graham. I'm happy. I actually agree with Lindsey Graham on Ukraine.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I racked balls this morning. It was just.
Did you rack balls till the sun came up? Is that what you did?
I racked balls till the sun came up when I heard that.
The sun. Okay. Have you seen Trump's new lawyer, Joey Tacopinas?
Oh, jeez. What is he, a WWE character? He
Yes.
makes Michael Cohen look like a Woody Allen.
Yes. He's I was that what I took mostly from the, I don't know if you saw the Ari Melber interview, but it was like, nice country he got here. Shame if it was to get blown up. Something was to happen to it. He basically was saying like, if you indict Trump, that will project him back into the what do you call it, into the White House. Mm-hmm. And Ari Melber said, what does that have to do with whether he's guilty or not? I mean, it's just a threat going, if you indict him, your worst nightmare, Trump will come back for retribution, right?
You're saying he's going to be your worst nightmare, which means he's going to be continuing to do the same thing. He's going to be a criminal. He's going to be the worst criminal you ever seen in the White House. If you
think this was bad?
You think his crime was bad last time? I had the sound off, but you could just tell. I watched the Twitter thing with the sound off. You could tell he's that kind of guy. Michael Cohen, hey, I'll break his freaking face.
Could we have some Sopranos music, please? Yes, we were saying I think his offices are at the back of the Bada Bing, don't you?
They're at the back of the Bada Bing with some gabagool. Get out of here.
I think he was.
Go after my client.
Was he Big Pussy's lawyer when he got wired by the FBI? Was that?
You're asking
the
me?
Wire? Huh? Hey,
I
Christopher, you gonna wear a freaking wire? Angela, I saw her at the coffee shop with the FBI.
I don't. Well, a fellow named Travis Bone.
What?
Made
Who's
a good
that?
point on Twitter. He said, it doesn't matter if Trump lied in the clip with this, where they asked him on Air Force One about he said, this establishes that Trump did indeed know about and authorize the illegal cash payments to Stormy. I mean, it is hilarious the things he thinks are a defense. Andrew Weissman said, Trump New York defense, I was extorted. That's an admission that he paid money, which he had been denying, and the money was not for legal fees, the cover story. They can't even keep track of their last lies, right? Because the New York criminal case reportedly focuses on the crime of making false business records, his defense is a confession.
Mm-hmm.
And what's that say about his strength as a president, that you can be extorted? If you didn't do it, you were just extorted by a porn star?
Oh, because he's such a well-known family man, and it was just to protect his lovely wife and child. It was an embarrassing personal.
Barry, Karen. What's his name? Karen? I don't know what it is. It's a kid, but he's tall, right? He's mine.
Did you see that in Iowa? Trump said, anybody here not like the children? Do you feel like that might be a little close to home?
That's like... Anybody not here not like the children of the corn? Your corn children, right? I love the children of the corn. They're great people. They got weird eyes, but they're great people, and they'll vote for me.
Your family values Republicans. Can I just say I love Chasten Buttigieg's tweet back to Mike Pence, who made that homophobic joke about, Pete Buttigieg's maternity leave or whatever. The whole country's in, what did he say?
Postpartum.
Depression, yeah. He said, honest question for you, Mike Pence. After your attempted joke this weekend, if your grandchild was born prematurely and placed on a ventilator at 2 months old, their tiny fingers wrapped around yours as the monitors beep in the background, where would you be? Talking about their twins. And, Pete Buttigieg, we were saying, I love how he always is just above the fray. Like, I've got stuff to do. I'm doing stuff, asked if, Mike Pence should apologize. But it's just...
Yeah,
go ahead.
Where would Pence be? In Trump's closet at Mar-a-Lago, shining his shoes.
Yes.
Yes, sir, mister. All right, master. Whatever you want me to do.
Yeah, even that was so pathetic. So, there's him trying to be butch, but first of all, he does it at the Gridiron dinner with no cameras, right?
Yeah.
So, he's trying to be, the strongest anti-Trump statement yet. And it was so, of course, the story comes out, it's so manufactured by his advisors. Like, oh, Trump's about to get indicted. Here's how you look tough and blah, blah, blah. They're just all such weasels, right?
Yes. And again, as we stress, they're weasels, and both parties are not the same.
No, they are not. By the way, James Comer, I feel like even Fox News has had maybe more than enough, thank you very much, of the Hunter Biden story. Bill Hemmer throwing a little shade.
The way this ends is amazing.
Yeah. All right, here is Goober from Kentucky, James Comer.
What we assumed was this was just about the president's son and two brothers. But now there's a new name that's emerged. So and they are abiding. So we've got a problem here with respect to trying to determine what exactly this family was doing to receive these transactions from China.
This is important.
And I think every American should be concerned about that. This is an issue of national security.
It's rather incendiary, and we'll see whether or not you're onto something. Again, 5 years investigating. Nothing just yet. James Comer, thank you.
Wow! Oh, my God.
Yeah. Dude.
They keep trying. American people should be really outraged. It's like, no, the American people are not. Oh my God, stop trying to make fetch happen.
Saying it for
Hey,
5
man,
years,
there's fish in the Riverwalk in San Antonio, and I'm going to sit here for 5 more years till I catch me something.
Yeah. But that's on Fox News, right? Them saying this is 5 years. Like, okay, what? What with Hunter Biden?
Right, come up with
He
something.
was a little cokey, he was a little lecherous, but you got nothing. You got bupkis. Give up. Get out. What are you doing?
Oh, this is Representative Luna trying to make a thing out of, okay, so Jane Fonda made a joke on The View, which is, the biggest threat to America now. But isn't this the most amazing? Yes.
Snowflake.
So these are January 6th deniers, right? Minimizers.
Mm-hmm.
And so she makes a joke about, they said, what else can we do about, Roe v. Wade being overturned except marching and whatever. And she said murder. And, Joy Behar and Lily Tomlin were right there and jumped in to say she's obviously kidding. And like Jane Fonda made a face like, it clearly was like but this is after the actual violence that has been incited by not just January 6th, but all of these, anti-choicers for years, right? Representative
Doesn't surprise me, but unfortunately for Ms. Fonda, Capitol Police takes this issue very seriously, as do I and many other my pro-life Republican colleagues. And so I'm sure that they'll be investigating, and she will be having to answer for her comments. Obviously, we take this as unacceptable from The View.
Do you?
Did you contact the Capitol Hill Police and maybe show them a clip of this? Is that what you did?
Absolutely. So as soon as we heard it, the most disturbing thing is this is The View. They're supposed to pride themselves on being a channel that promotes women viewpoints, right? Yet if you're pro-life, they want to essentially promote someone that's calling for your murder.
I'm sorry.
Now a warning?
You're concerned about the Capitol Police now after the January 6th rioters that you're calling political prisoners on your side and victims. I see. Now you're very concerned about the Capitol Police?
Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing about the 21 Republicans in South Carolina that want to propose the death penalty to murder women for having their reproductive choices.
Yeah, Lauren Boebel tweeted Nancy Pelosi's actual location on January 6th. Oh, I see. Now you're very concerned about the security of the Capitol. Okay.
Snowflakes.
Oh, my God. Oh, I have another.
It was a joke.
Of right-wing hypocrites.
Tennessee's lieutenant governor.
Oh, this guy.
Oh,
the twink-loving lieutenant governor?
Twink-loving lieutenant governor of Tennessee said he's taking a break from using social media.
Okay, good.
He's taking a little pause.
Yeah.
He's hitting
taking
a
a little pause. Oh, I saw that story on John Oliver.
Is this like how you snooze a dating app? Is this what he's doing? He's just snooze. Yeah.
I didn't know what I was commenting on. I just saw a pair of buns, and I just said, keep up the good work, and it... smiley emoji. I didn't know what I was doing. I like to comment on my constituents.
I asked him if he'd like to have an eggplant. That's all I was trying to say.
Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally, that be his name, a Republican, released a statement saying he will be pausing social media use in order to reflect and receive more guidance on the use of social media.
Yeah, I'm
like
just going to go back to
don't put a heart emoji on a guy's naked ass.
I'm going to be pausing social media and go back to the magazines under my bed.
Grandpa.
That guy is creepy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that mustache and those jowls, those just greasy Dick Tracy. Give me some more clams.
Thank you for saying Tracy very quickly.
Yes.
We thank you. The Stephanie Miller Show thanks.
Did you say clams?
What?
Clams and oyster. He's very oystery and gummy and runny. Dick Tracy face. Well, get me my social media. I want to comment on some young men.
Reproductive rights are under attack in America, and abortion has become illegal in many states. Equality Vines created Choice Sauvignon Blanc and Choice Rosé to support a woman's fundamental right to make her own personal and private health care decisions. We invoke the memory of the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, a valiant advocate for choice, by encircling our bottle with her famous collar. A percentage of the proceeds of this wine will be donated to organizations fighting for women's reproductive rights around the country. For all you viewers on the Political Voices Network, go to choice.equalityvines.com and type in the promo code PVN to get 10% off on Choice Sauvignon Blanc and Choice Rosé.